When I started my very first business, I used to wait for my phone to ring. I used to wait for someone, a potential customer, to knock on my door and say, yeah, Lou, I want to try your service. I used to look at my computer screen and just fidget and wonder, why isn't anybody calling me? Why isn't anybody knocking on my door? Why isn't anybody telling me, yeah, Lou, we want to spend money with you? Well, over the course of years, I learned some of the easiest, most effective ways to market your business. And I learned ways that enabled me to build multiple businesses that generated millions of dollars in sales. And what I'm going to do in this video is share with you what I know to be the 7 easiest ways to market your business and to get new customers. Come on! Welcome back. My name is Lou Reyes. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with me, I'm a startup consultant. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I spent my entire career building things. I built a chain of business-to-business magazines, a weekly newspaper, 2 national trade show companies. I had a weekly radio program, and I started almost a dozen other businesses. Now, I'm currently the director of Over50TV.com, and I run the Over50 TV and Side Hustle Rules YouTube channels. So in this video, what I'm going to do is use my experience to tell you about the 7 easiest ways to market your business and to get new customers. Now, I've done, or continue, I should say, and continue to do all of the things that I'm going to be talking to you about today. I'm going to share some of the experiences that I've had. I'm also going to give you some tips, maybe some shortcuts that you can use if you want to use any one of these 7 ways to market your business. Now, before I get into it, though, I just want to mention that this video is sponsored by Career Fitter. Career Fitter offers a career aptitude test that I think is second to none. I've actually reviewed a few career aptitude tests, multiple career aptitude tests, and I found theirs to be among the very best. There's a link to the free Career Fitter career aptitude test in the description box. If you're looking to find a career that better fits your skills, your personality, and your interests, check out the free Career Fitter career aptitude test. Again, the link is in the description box. So now what I want to do is I really want to dive into these 7 easiest ways to market your business and to get new customers. Content marketing, that is number 1 on my list. And when I talk about content marketing, what I'm saying is you're going to create valuable and relevant content, compelling content. You're going to use that content to attract and engage your target audience. Now, you can utilize blogs, social media. You can even create videos like I do on Over50 TV, Side Hustle Rules, and also on Over50TV.com. So I use multiple social media channels to create content that I hope is compelling, I hope is interesting. Some content will work better than others, but you want to create content. Content marketing is really what I found to be a key, one of the very, very important keys when it comes to attracting your audience, attracting customers, and building that expertise and trust. Now, when I produce content, what I do is I look for inspiration. I want to know, what is my audience interested in? What will make their experience, their life, their business better? That's what I start with. So what I'm asking you to consider doing is create content marketing that works for your audience. Social media marketing, that's number 2. And when I say social media marketing, what I'd like you to consider doing, what I'd like you to do is establish a strong presence on a platform. Multiple platforms would be better. And when I say multiple, I would think 2, maybe 3 platforms where you can post on a somewhat regular basis. And when I say somewhat regular basis, I'd say 2 or 3 times a week. You can use platforms like YouTube, which is what I do. You can use Instagram, Facebook. You can use X, which is formerly known as Twitter. And of course, you can use Twitch, which will usually target a younger audience. I'd say maybe a mid-age audience. But you want to share engaging posts. You can also run some ads. I run ads on some of my content. I'll put an ad in there letting my viewers know that I'm selling a particular product or that I have a program coming up that I want them to know about. But you really want to establish a presence, and you want to be able to interact with your current and potential customers. Now, this is certainly different. I want to make sure I point this out. This is different than number one, as I said. When I said content marketing, you're doing in essence a form of content marketing, but you're doing it on a regular basis. The key is to establish a strong presence on platforms where your audience is active. Email marketing, that is number 3 on our list. And what you're doing is you're building an email list. You're sending out personalized, informative content with offers. And what you're doing is you're nurturing those leads, and then you're converting them into customers. Now, let me give you a good example of what I'm talking about when I say email marketing. When I send out an email, what I do is I always include a link to a landing page. So somebody gets my email. If they're interested in finding out more, they click on that link. It goes to a landing page. If they buy right away, they automatically get a thank you note from me with other offers. If they decide that, hey, I'm not going to buy right now, well, you know what happens? 7 days later, they get another email. They don't buy then. 14 days, they get another email. And what they do is they get emails that are automatically sent out as reminders, or even those emails can even include another or a different type of offer. But email marketing is very, very effective. I love it. You can make it so automatic that all you do is send it out once, and you've got multiple emails going out to that person over time. Great, great, great way to reach your customer and convert those potential customers into real customers. Search engine optimization, also known as SEO. And what you're doing with search engine optimization is you're optimizing your website to rank higher in the search engine results. Somebody goes on Google, they type in, they're looking for a product, they type it in. Well, you want your name to rank very highly, your business name to rank highly. Search engine optimization is very important. Now, what I do is I use, for my YouTube channels and also really for my website, is I use ChatGPT now more than I have ever used any other search engine optimization tool. I use another platform called TubeBuddy, so I really use both, but I'm using ChatGPT more because I feel like I get better results with that AI program. But search engine optimization, very important when it comes to ranking high, to get people to notice you. And I think it could just be a matter of investing some time into learning search engine optimization and using those keywords to draw in new customers. Referral and word of mouth. That's number 5. And what you're doing, just essentially, as we know, is you're encouraging satisfied customers to refer others to your business. There is, I find, no better way to build your business than making sure your customers are satisfied and then asking them for a referral. And I don't care what kind of business you're in. You could be in a doctor's office. You could be in a dentist's office. Most of the time, those professionals won't go ahead and ask for referrals. Not while you're sitting in that dentist chair or in that seat, but they may do it. They may do it by just sending you an email saying, hey, thank you for coming in. If you have a friend or a relative that you'd like to get some great medical or dental service, please let them know about me and my business. But use referral and word of mouth to build your business. A lot of folks I find don't bother doing it, but I can tell you this. I built multiple businesses that generated hundreds of thousands of dollars, and some generated millions of dollars. I always ask for referrals. No matter what they're buying, something large, something small, let them know, hey, if you're happy, if you're satisfied, please let somebody else know that you stopped by here and that you bought from me. Networking and partnerships, that is number 6 on my list, and I find it to be a very, very effective way. In the beginning of this video, what I did is I mentioned that I've used all of these 7 steps, 7 ways of building your business, of marketing your business. And certainly number 6, networking and partnerships, has always been part of what I do to build a business. When I network, I attend an industry event, I join professional groups, I walk up to folks and I introduce myself and I let them know what I do, and I give them my business card and say, hey, I hope to talk to you again soon. Sometimes I'll spend a couple minutes with them, sometimes a lot longer, but I always focus on networking. When it comes to partnerships, I built multiple $1 million businesses through partnerships. I worked with with radio stations. I work with television stations. I work with other businesses that had the same audience, the same customer base, and we work together. We work together to promote our businesses. There's nothing better. I don't want to say nothing better because there are some things on this list that are very, very good. But this is one of the best ways of leveraging what you have, leveraging your business, leveraging your customer base to help others and to build your business. Paid advertising. And yes, I'm talking about paying for advertising. Now, I'm not necessarily saying pay for advertising on a Facebook or on a Google, although for some people out there, that's pretty effective, but it's also pretty expensive. What I'm talking about is buying ads on websites that target your particular audience. And I really like this way of paying for advertising because I think you avoid some of the clutter that you may otherwise find or see when it comes to advertising on like a Facebook or a Google. Now, I also want to mention when I say paid advertising, I'm also thinking about direct mail advertising. It's something I like, something I've always done. I like direct mail because it does work, although when I use it, I try to partner with another company. I want to share the postage and the printing cost. The good thing about paid direct mail advertising is you're paying for it, right? But you're cutting through that clutter. You're not going on a platform that's just got a lot of other folks advertising, trying to reach the same people you are. You're actually reaching a person or a business where they either reside or where they're conducting their business. That's why I like paid advertising. I understand folks out there are going to say, Lou, this is a digital age. What are you thinking about? Digital age, Lou. Well, you know what? It's fine. But again, as I mentioned, sometimes there's a lot of clutter. Why not send something right to their home or right to their business? Well, there you go, my friends. I've just told you about the 7 easiest ways to market your business and to get new customers. I want to stress, don't rely on any single way, any single method to market your business. I know folks out there, you start bringing in business, you get pretty busy, and then sooner or later what happens, you kind of say, well, you know what, I'll get to that. I'll market it later, and I'll use one method or two, but I'm not going to use all 7. But you know what happens? If you use all 7, you build that business, and you really build a strong business. I've used each one of these. I've used them to build businesses that generated millions of dollars in sales. And I believe if you use all 7 of them, you will build a very successful business. So have any questions? Send me that question, email me, make a comment. I'd be happy to get back to you. Well, that's all I got for you, other than I do want to remind you that I do have a link to a free Career Fitter Career Aptitude test in the description box. You can become a member of my Patreon page. Consider that. Also, if you're inclined, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Either way, you're engaging, we're engaging, and you know what? When we do that, we're going to learn from each other. That's all I got for you. Have a great day, everybody. Come on.